What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, today's gonna be something because, as you might know, they're gonna be adding Battle Royale mode to Black Ops 4. And this is what this video is gonna be about. It's gonna be all about my thoughts on it, so, just to see if it's gonna be any good. It, without a doubt, will be. And here's why, alright? Black Ops 4 has just been the same rinse and repeat thing, get on multiplayer, you just kill normal people, and then when you get bored, you get on zombies. At least that's what I did. And it was just rinse and repeat, and it kind of got boring after a while, but also it kind of kept the flow going. But with the addition to the new Battle Royale mode, it's going to be kind of cool, because not only that, they're going to add, like, the most important events from our favorite maps. Like, they might add a cool little zombies map, if it's really desired. Like, they might add Nocturne Totem, because that's, like, it's a small map. It's a very important map, especially in the zombie storyline. And that's actually going to be like a cool little thing. You get to play as your favorite character. They get to give you your favorite weapon. Like, you might get an AK-47, you might even find a ray gun. It just really depends on Call of Duty and how they're feeling. But I think they're actually gonna be more about their choices, and they might actually, like, follow what their fans like, because that's how Call of Duty stays strong after so long. Like, I remember playing my first Call of Duty game. It was Black Ops 1, and I was only like 5 years old. And I loved that game to death. I just loved it. It had just the right amount of level of story, scariness, gore. It was just perfect. All its beauty. And, that's really what tried to motivate me as a kid to play more video games. Games like that is what makes me, like them. Just a right balance of things that I like, That's how you find your favorite game. Just pretty much common sense at that point. When they're adding something new, like Battle Royale mode, that would be an amazing feature, without a doubt. Like, come on, you get to play as your favorite zombies characters. You get to play as your... What? You get to have your favorite weapon. What if you like the Scar H, What if you like the hammer? Or just your favorite in general weapon? That would be an awesome thing. Not to mention, the maps, right? Let's not get this started, right? This is going to be 150 times bigger than Nuketown. So just imagine Nuketown, but 150 times. That's huge. Nuketown's it's like the smallest map, technically. It's still going to be a huge map. So this is technically going to be the biggest match. No, the biggest map in any zombies and in any Call of Duty game, period. Like, picture a map that's like, what, the size of a city or something like that. Even though technically there are maps that take place in a city, it's not the whole city, it's just like certain buildings. This is the size of a city, alright? A freaking city. That is huge, alright? That's actually something that I'm actually looking forward to. And it's gonna be an amazing feature, without a doubt. And while I'm here, let's just talk about the thoughts on Black Ops 4 in general. Multiplayer, a huge step up from Black Ops 3, for sure. Like, do you see the mechanics? It's not that it's bad, it's just not great, right? There are some good features, like, the jetpack allows you to, like, evade fire or something like that. And it's just a really nice little feature that I actually don't mind, but it can get annoying. If that makes sense. And it's just, I don't know. My thoughts of Black Ops 4 are like, 6 out of 10. Now I'm gonna rate my favorite Black Ops. Right? My favorite Black Ops has got to be top 10 favorite Call of Duty games. Number 10, Infinity War. Now, this game, I don't like it. Honestly, the multiplayer was kind of bad. I didn't like it. Just no. The campaign, really, I don't even get it. It's just a more futuristic more futuristic Black Ops 3. Like, holy crap, it was AIDS. I just didn't like it. I don't even play the first map. Like, period. I don't even play campaign, period. Multiplayer, I don't even once touch it. I was still rank 1. I don't even touch it. The zombies was okay, but it wasn't the best. For sure could have done better. Now, number 9, oof. This is based on my opinion, but number 9 has got to be... It's hard to tell, actually. You know, I'm gonna give it to World War I, just because, I don't know, I didn't know much about it. I know a little bit about it, but, like, I just have nothing to judge it off. But I heard that it was a pretty good game for most people, and that it was a fun, like, you know, just a game that you could just play on your off time, you know, when you're bored, or you just want to play something but have nothing to play. Multiplayer multiplayer, it was pretty good for its time, but again, they could have done better. Campaign was pretty good, not gonna lie. I've seen gameplay of it. It's just like, you know, obviously for its time it was pretty bad quality, but if they could remake it into, like, you know, PlayStation or Xbox these days, I would for sure give it like a 4th place. Just because everything was pretty good with it, for the most part at least. You know? It was not bad, at least, to me at least. World War II, however, I give it, not this World War II, early 2000s World War II. I'm gonna give it, yeah, like 8th place for sure, just because it was one of those games that I also didn't play much, but I know quite a lot about it. But the only thing I really liked about it was the multiplayer. Multiplayer was, it was beautiful for its time, really good for its time. Like, I'm positive about it. Like, it was like 2008 or 9 when it came out, and it was phenomenal. Like, it ran well for like Xbox 360 and other consoles. I don't know what console it came out on, actually. I might have to Google that. But it was just so good, you know, in a sense. Even my brother played it on an Xbox or something. I don't remember. But I don't know. It's just one of those games where I never played, but I know quite a lot, and I like it for one feature. But I think it was the first to introduce zombies too, which that's a good reason. I don't know which one introduced. It was either World War I or World War II. Pretty sure it was World War II, right? Don't remember. But yeah, that's up there. Number 7 has got to be. Oof. This one's hard. I can go for Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost, just because it's just a normal modern version of Call of Duty. You know, it's like an average just Call of Duty. Multiplayer, campaign was alright, but the other mode, which was Aliens, that one was just weird, right? I didn't mind it, but I also don't like it at all. Like, it was almost like as if it was trying not to rip off zombies, which I highly, like that, because they're not trying to rip off the franchise. But I also don't like it because it's not trademarked. You can use zombies, but I feel like they're trying to go for another approach. You know, they try to outdo zombies, which is honestly just a mistake. You can't outmatch the zombies, right? The original is always the best, as I might say. But you know, again, what do you got to do? Number 6 I'm on has got to be Advanced Warfare. It was a step up from... I feel like they were trying to, like... It was just one of those games where, like, they have nothing to do, so they just filled in the gaps. You know, so we can wait for Black Ops 3 to come out. Definitely that, without a doubt. Like, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it for the most part. I really liked Exo Zombies because it was like the first actual step forward to adding the jetpacks that we know in Black Ops 3. And it was different. It was something. And how they did it, how they did it with the jetpacks was a pretty good feature. Like, that's actually how you were supposed to, like, how it was meant to be. Because with the whole, like, that, well, it wasn't like a jetpack, it was more so it was a thrust jump, right? It wasn't meant to, like, you know, have you fly around the whole map. It was just meant for you to, like, jump out of the enemy's fire. Like, it was something like that. And it introduces to press F to pay respects. So yeah, that's always nice. Little meme here and there. Now we're gonna get into my top 5, which is I don't know. Hard to tell. I don't know. Sorry, I was conscious in the last part. It's just, it's hard to tell because once I said so many Call of Duty things, I just forget to tell. I just forget to, like, you know, what to say. Has to go to I don't know. I'm gonna give this to World War II. This version. It's an extraordinary game. I really like it. The campaign is beautiful. And Zombies is spectacular. I enjoy it. It's a really good game. But the thing about it is it died off pretty fast. And I actually don't even know why. Like, storyline is on point. Zombies mechanics are really good. Easter egg is relatively nice. Like, the steps to get it are tedious. Like, they usually last up almost double what a normal Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg is supposed to last. Which, in my opinion, they should definitely fix that for the future maps. Because, well, we don't want to wait 4 to 3 hours just to do one Easter egg. None that one was like the easiest to do, but it's really good. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed this for the most part. Now, here at number 4, we have Modern Warfare 2. Now, this is a freaking amazing game. Like, I never played it, but I played multiplayer. And dude, oh my god, I've not had a multiplayer game that good in my life. Like, I thought I was wrecking ass in Black Ops 1. Just because I would always do it with the shotgun. And I would just haul booty holes. And just, oh, it's the more modern Call of Duty. Alright, and you can't get better than Modern Warfare, right? Like a modern-esque setting. Like, you just can't. Unless if you're taking place, like, you know, today's date, like 2018. Then you're on something. But, for the most part, it's an amazing multiplayer. One thing that does make it 4th place is it doesn't exactly have another feature. Like every Call of Duty has like, you know, like a zombies mode to it or something like that. But this one's just survival. Like you just have to kill things and there's like an objective. It's not like, you know, how long you can last. This one's more so you last for this amount of rounds and then boom, you done. That's it. And that's kind of what makes it like 4th place in my opinion. You know, because I don't want a game where, you know, you're restricted to do certain things. Like, I want it to be like zombies, where you can last for however long you want. Like, that's usually what I like in a mode like that. You know, I just want to do my own things. I want to, you know, I want to grind. But this game is just like, it's more objective, you know? Like, I don't want things that are too objective to the point to where it's like, you know, just a story mode. You have to do this to complete that. Like, I just didn't like it. You know. Number 3 has to for sure. I don't want to give it to Black Ops 3. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch that. I'm going to switch Modern Warfare with Black Ops 3. So, Black Ops 3 is in 4th place. So, you know why I chose Modern Warfare for 3rd place now. So, the reason I chose Black Ops 3 for 4th place is because, it's just upsetting. Like, they could have for sure done better to multiplayer-wise. Because multiplayer, it's not that it's bad. I like it, honestly. My brother likes it. I like it. It's just a good combination of pretty good. Like, I have obviously have some tough times with it, but for the most part, it was pretty good. But one reason why I actually like it is because of zombies. Like, oh boy, zombies storyline was at its peak in Black Ops 3. So many plot twists, so many actual good turn of events for the most part. I mean, Revelations was kind of bad for the most part. Like, that was probably the worst map on Black Ops 3. And it wasn't even that bad. Like, they could have always done better. They could have at least added more to the story. That's what they're gonna add Black Ops 4. You know, to kind of give us the vibe of the old Call of Duty, which supposedly is supposed to say, like, continue Revelations, supposedly. But that's what shows Black Ops 4. And the campaign, just god-awful. Like, it had nothing to do with the old storyline. It was, like, just like a new director was like, you know what, we're gonna do this instead of that. So yeah, screw your idea. Literally it. Like, they just stopped, like, halfway. I didn't even bother completing because it was that bad. And that guy's a fucking retard. And honestly, for the most part, it's not bad. It's just the campaign and multiplayer could have for sure have done better. Like, you could have added so much more. You could have continued the story and campaign. You could have, you know, at least had a reference to the old characters. At least I think they did, and I just didn't bother playing it because campaign is horrible. That's just me. What the fuck, dude? Alright. Now, number 2. What that has to be Black Ops 1. If you disagree, you are on some crack, dude. Black Ops 1 was just, oh boy. Oh shoot. On my newt. Campaign, dude. Just, you can't get better than that. Campaign is just beautiful. Great story. You know, we had some references to Vietnam. It's just, oh, one of those games that you just can't beat sometimes. And the introduction to, and just, you know, more character, more story to zombies. Like, boy, it was amazing. For the most part, I enjoyed it as a kid. It was like one of my favorite games growing up. I was terrified of zombies for some reason as a kid. Because of that laugh, you die, and zombies, it was just, I just didn't like it. But it was a pretty good multiplayer, dude. Multiplayer, you just cannot beat. I mean, you can, and I'll say in a little bit. Just, oh my god, just, just very, very tasty. Very tasty multiplayer. It was like modern, but also like old-timey-esque. It was just a combination of greatness. It was like 90s, maybe early 2000s. I don't know. But dude, holy crap, I enjoyed that as a kid. And now number one, if you didn't expect it, obviously, is Black Ops 2. I'm just gonna go down and say that. It's Black Ops 2. Campaign, phenomenal. It continued the story of Mason, both the son and his father, and the new villain, Menendez. Which, honestly, I just really want to punch him in the dick, just because he's one of those characters that just deserves to die. And thank goodness he did. And multiplayer. Multiplayer. You can't get better than that unless Modern Warfare. But if it wasn't for Black Ops 2, multiplayer would have probably died. I'm gonna point that out because it was a modern type timeline, but also a future like 2020 or something like that. And it brought so many new things. It was one of the pioneers that carried on Black Ops, the Call of Duty series. It's just whoosh. And zombies. Let me talk about zombies for a second. Mixed feelings about it, but also pretty expected. Holy crap, Mob of the Dead was amazing. Like, by far one of the best maps, that and Origins. One of my favorite maps growing up as a young boy. Well, younger. I had that and I hit his toes. Like, oh my god, dude, I cried of just how good it is. Like, and dude, Origins. If it wasn't, again, if it wasn't for Origins, storyline would be whack. Like, Origins brought so many things to zombies and Mob of the Dead. Just, oh my god, I just cried thinking of it. But that does it for today's video. I was just bored, had nothing to upload, so I just do this sometimes, you know. I'm gonna continue with this Call of Duty match. I will see you guys on the next one. I'll see y'all later.